When the lights of the 2026 Academy Awards filled the theater with Hollywood glamour, something unexpectedly nostalgic happened on that stage. More than 2 decades after they first captivated audiences together, Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor reunited, and in an instant, it felt as though time had simply paused. Their appearance wasn't just another celebrity moment, it was a celebration of a cinematic love story that defined an era. The reunion arrived just months before the 25th anniversary of their legendary musical film, Moulin Rouge. And while more than 20 years have passed since they first stepped into the roles of Satine and Christian, their chemistry on stage suggested that some connections never fade. As the two stars walked out to present the Best Picture award, the moment quickly turned playful. Kidman mentioned how much she had enjoyed the films nominated that evening. McGregor, smiling, leaned into the microphone and asked a simple but loaded question. Would she say she actually loved them? That single word set off a charming exchange that instantly entertained the audience. One after another, the pair referenced classic songs built around the theme of love. From Love is Like Oxygen to Love is a Many-Splendored Thing, and even Love Lifts Us Up Where We Belong. The stage suddenly felt less like an awards show and more like a spontaneous musical performance. Then McGregor delivered a line that sent fans of Moulin Rouge straight back to 2001. With a grin, he joked that even after 25 years, whenever he hears the word love, he still expects a chandelier to descend from the ceiling and an orchestra to begin playing. Kidman laughed and replied, "Don't tempt me." And just when the audience thought the nostalgic moment had reached its peak, the pair pushed it even further. As they prepared to introduce the nominees, Kidman and McGregor broke into the iconic chorus of All You Need Is Love by the Beatles, turning a routine presentation into one of the most memorable moments of the entire ceremony. To understand why that brief performance resonated so strongly, you have to go back to May of 2001. That was the moment Moulin Rouge exploded into pop culture history. Directed by Baz Luhrmann, the extravagant musical quickly became a global phenomenon. The film earned 8 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture, and delivered an unforgettable soundtrack led by the smash hit Lady Marmalade, performed by Christina Aguilera, Maya, Pink, and Lil' Kim. The film's style was revolutionary for its time, a bold jukebox musical that blended cabaret, opera, stage musicals, and pop culture. Songs from artists as diverse as Elton John, Queen, The Police, Madonna, and Nirvana were woven together into a dazzling spectacle of music, choreography, and emotion. At the heart of that spectacle were Kidman and McGregor themselves. Kidman embodied Satine, the dazzling star of the Moulin Rouge nightclub, glamorous, tragic, and unforgettable. McGregor portrayed Christian, the idealistic writer whose love for Satine drove the film's emotional core. Their performances transformed the musical into something deeper than spectacle. It became a timeless story of passion and sacrifice. Years later, even members of the film's creative team still remember Kidman's fearless commitment. Choreographer John O'Connell once reflected on her dedication, noting that she never approached scenes cautiously. Instead, she embraced the risk, whether performing difficult choreography or climbing high into the air on elaborate set pieces. That same fearless energy is exactly what made the reunion at the 2026 Oscars feel so special. It wasn't just nostalgia, it was proof that the magic that defined Moulin Rouge is still very much alive. And for millions watching around the world, that brief moment on stage reminded them of something simple but powerful. Some cinematic partnerships never lose their spark, no matter how many years pass.